Good morning, everyone. It's London time. I started a bit earlier because I've got to leave early as well because of the workers. They're coming to fix the roof finally. So about 4 Eastern, maybe 10 past 4, or wait, if I told them to come at 4:30 Eastern. But they might come early, but we'll see. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Um, I hope we're all doing well. Okay, let's see. So yesterday was an interesting day. I had a pretty good read on. Very happy with the read. I said in pre-market prep that um, I wanted this green box to be filled. And let me see, where's my green box? Go to the 4 hour. This box here, this green box, and I had this box already since 4th of February. Here you go. And I marked it opening range gap 4th of February, and we need buy side. And what did we get? It went all the way into the box, and it did not do everything. We still have a little bit of a gap here, but yeah, it was a good day. Really had a nice day. So I'm leaving the box here now. I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller because technically we're done. It's a very small box now. Let me just quickly change that because I want the box to be. Here we go. So now the box is a little bit smaller. We still have first percent fair value gap of last week here. I'm very interested in that one. If we do go higher, I just want to see if we go a little bit lower to go higher. So let's see. So I'm watching the OTE levels right now. How far are we going to go back into this fair value gap, into this IFGG? Let me mark the IFGG. Yeah, I really like that 3.8 level right now. So as you can see, I've got a paper trade on. It's just a paper trade, guys. I'm still waking up. Up to that level. So, and then I might take it up to higher again. So I'm still bullish in a way, but we'll see how price is going to behave. So this is my TP. It's around this OTE level. It doesn't need to go higher, lower, to just grab liquidity. So let's see. I think we might have some downward movement in the 150 to 210 macro. So I'm sort of anticipating that this downward movement here. Let's see if that works out. I'm just aiming for this level, not 0.5 yet. I just want to watch how strong the downward movement is. Are we just going down to go back up, or are we really done? Um, are we really done? Now, what have we done so far? What have we done? Asia. Oh, we took out Asia highs with the 150 to 210, the 0.50, the midnight, the 0.50 to 150. Took out the macro at 1 a.m. We were done creating the high, but not. We did not tag the daily open. Do you see that here? Right over here. So that's always that's interesting, right? We did not tag the yesterday's daily open. Or sorry, it was today's daily open. My mistake. My bad. My bad. My bad. Daily open here. We did not go back to it, and now we're going lower. So that's why I have this trade on because of the weakness. Not tagging to daily open, showing weakness here, going below the event horizon. 122, and now we're just. I think the next macro will be a continuation, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Who else in a trade? Anyone else already trading? Where's my coffee? Where did I put my coffee? Oh, here you go. Oh, here we go. Okay. Pum, 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 pum. Now, if you look at a market maker buy and sell models, right? You have buy side, sell side, and we always go back to original consolidation. Now, is it clear here? Do you see any original consolidation? It could be here, right? But let's have a look a little bit higher. Let's see, move up. If we look at pum, pum, pum. Oh, did I just stop my trade? I just took myself out. My bad. Hey, PhD scientist, how are you doing? I just took myself out of my trade. It was a paper trade, by the way, so nothing serious. But hey, Methor, hi, Real Maximus, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? I'm bearish for the next macro. I'll re-enter. What about you guys? What do you think? What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm just getting in. I'm getting back in again. Just paper trading, guys. I stopped I just did something and I took myself out. But I'm gonna put on the same trade. But actually, my entry is a little bit better now. I'm gonna take it to it's a little bit better. Now one could argue we could have one more. We could have one more leg higher and then go lower. So I might be stopped out again, but that's okay. Um, We'll see. I just think this I just think this macro might be a continuation of the one hour before, but I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong because I do see some bullish structure here, but let's see if it's disrespected here. SMT on both sides, so always be careful. Um, it's lower time frame SMT though, but let's see. I do think this macro one might be a continuation. Let's see if we can get below this here. You think you have a bullish day. So I had a really good analysis yesterday. There was an old opening range gap of yesterday of the 4th of February, and I said I thought we are going to feel that, and it totally did that, just to the tick. I'll show you. I already changed it a little bit. It was this opening range gap here. It was larger though, but so yesterday this was the whole gap, and we filled it really. This is just the remaining thing that I think still needs to be balanced, but it went literally just above it. Um, so I'm just wondering now. We have this opening, this first presented fair value gap of last week, and remember this was that downward day we had, and it went straight through it. So I wonder if we're going to retest that, PhD scientist. So I wonder if that is the high again. Um, So I do think maybe New York might be a continuation, but now I'm just aiming for discount, I guess, so to speak. I'm actually just not sure how bearish I am until when. So I'm just bearish for this movement, for maybe this macro. So I just want to see how we're going to react at this level here, if we even get there. So, but I do think we're going to get a continuation of the 0.50 to 110 macro because that was bearish. We went up into it, consolidated. Let's see if we can get a little bit of continuation. Or not. All these firms are moving towards live trading. Hey, listen, guys. I finally have everything is sorted with my live account. I'm just waiting for the last instructions from Edge Clear, and I think this is a really the perfect time to keep using prop firms, but don't go too live on prop firms. Just go live on your own account. And I have been saying that for a couple of weeks. I really want to. I want to be the one that is not promoting any of those bloody. I think I keep saying it. I think it's unethical from other traders doing it, knowingly that it will cost a lot of people a lot of money because they are predatory. And listen, I love prop firms, but you need to, a lot of people get screwed over by them. Um, so I really want to promote, hey, listen, use the prop firms, stay in demo, make your money, but if you have payouts, invest in your own account where you could. So Jerry, what I've done with one account, I said, listen, I want a couple of accounts. I'm doing one, and I'll show that one live on my account, just $1,000. 1,000 US dollar and just micros. And the point I want to make is you don't need a lot of money. Now, $1,000 is not it can be a lot of money for some people. I know that, but that's the minimum because I asked them, listen, how much would you, he said, well, if you want some margin and maybe use one or two micros, or even three, you want to, and the more you build your account, the more, so with $1,000, you can literally start your own account and you build it and you build slowly. You're not going to go in for the fast because with the prop firms You want to be faster because you don't know the rules can change. You get nervous, right? I get nervous when I'm too long in. And what I've been doing, I said, listen, I want to have a good, if people use my affiliate link, it needs to bring something to the table. So that means a better fees that if you don't use my link, right? So I've been negotiating that. We've come to terms with it. Um, so I hope everything will be finally set up this week. So that's what I really, and I think that really, is um, especially what's going on right now. I think it's a really, really good thing to use both or be aware of what's going on. And especially, I didn't know. Jerry, could you elaborate on which prop firms? Just name them. Okay, so I'm being stopped out. It's a paper trade, by the way, guys. It's almost 2 o'clock. I do think we're still going down at some point, but Jerry, is that Top Step again? I saw something. Just name them because I think it's good that we name the prop firms that are doing that. Um, but yeah, no, hell no. We're not going live on, and I'm not even allowed to go live on Funded Next because I'm in South Africa, so they keep me in Funded. So I never go too long in one account because I just don't want to get the email like, oh, we need to ban you or you need to find a new account or whatever. Take a few payouts, empty your the account, and move on to the next one. Uh, my funded daily payout one. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, see, okay. Well, that just strengthened my message as well. Like, hey, listen, build your own account. Okay, this is bullish structure now, but we haven't closed above this. We can call it a breaker, but okay. Um, okay, stopped out. Bullish structure here. Um, I'm still bearish though for this short-term move. But okay, yeah, I definitely just gonna build my own account and trade prop next to it, but just being aware of what's going on. It's simple as that. I don't think it's a wise thing to bet everything on the prop firm now. Just a bunch of assholes. They're not there for you guys. I mean, it's a business. You have to remember, it's just a business. They want to make money, and so think about that. So how do they make the most money out of you? By making the rules difficult for you to pass challenges by, when you go on live, I think that's the biggest expense, people that go live. So, and then get big payouts. I don't know. So, so my goal is to just stay out of live on prop firms and just build my own account using prop firm money to finance it. I think that's the best way to go. So, yeah. Hey Casey, I don't know if you can hear me. I lost the internet, and I think it came back just now, so I'm checking everything. If you hear me, let me know in the chat, please. I can see the chat, but let me see if this is working. Okay, seems to be working. Hey Casey, there you go. Okay, I got disconnected. How are you doing, Casey? Good to see you again. How are you doing? Yeah, I got disconnected. I just unplugged everything, and I just everything seemed to be working. I just got disconnected, so I lost all my people. I think we had over 30 people, so hopefully they come back. Okay, there we go. How are you doing, Casey? Let me know. How are you doing? Oh, I missed it. Well, hey, listen, Casey. Yeah, I was actually short and I got stopped out on paper, but it's okay. I'm still bearish for the. I thought we might go a little bit lower. Um, we're not gonna worry about that trade, right? I mean, we got more opportunities coming. Okay, let me just make sure that everything is set up. Okay, okay. Casey, I don't like this area. You know why? Look at the 4 hours. So I would not even. I was hoping we would get out of this and dig deeper into this fair value gap. So I'm not. I wasn't interested in this long, because we are just in the range. So I'm. I just don't want to trade back into the range or something. Now we did not tag daily open, and so I just I was more interested in short in a continuation of the previous macro. So I'm just gonna wait for the short, because I don't like this area. On the other hand, we've got a wick here as well. So I wonder if we let me just measure this wick. Did we hit 0.5 of that wick? Oh, we did. You see that wick here? I guess it says it all, right? How could I miss the wick? 0.5. Okay, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. And Q, you don't want to go further down. 0.5, but we never tagged into the 0.38. So I'm still bearish. I'm still eager for the bearish move, but let's see. Um, I don't want to go long. Yeah, I'm still looking for a short. Oh, everyone is back already. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I think something was with the internet. I lost connection, and we're back. So my apologies for that. Hey, BC Drums. Hey, David. What session is that? Is that you're trading? Um, what do you mean? What session? It's just NQ. Um, NQ London. Okay, I'm gonna go short. I'm just paper trading right now. Also because of the internet, guys. As you noticed, my internet just moved, so I'm not gonna put any money on the line. I'm still gonna go for this trade, guys. I am still short bias up until here. Here we go. I'm gonna get rid of this. Now, so this is my trade. I'm not gonna touch anything. The London opens at 3. I know, to be honest, I don't think we might get anything nice until the next macro. I think we're just gonna futz around here. Um, we're back in the higher time frame range. We we took Asia high, but we swept it, and now we're just back in the range. Uh, 15 minute. Tonight. Just gonna consolidate here. So this low here was 50% of this wick, and it went into fair value gap. So could it go higher? Yes, it could, because on the 15 minute we don't have much inefficiencies here. Um, so on the 4 hour, you would think, or on the 3, let me go to the 4 hour. If you look at the 4 hour, you could think, okay, are we going to dig deeper into this one? I thought so because we didn't even go into this range here. Um, if we do go higher, I believe we're going to go into this end wall again, because then we're going to go up for this high here. So let's see. Just need some more information, I guess. I am bullish in the sense of looking at last week what we did. I like this area here. I think this is still an area we could go into. Um, um, oh, David, you're confused. You don't think you can trade before London Open? Is that what you're asking? It's the same like pre-market in New York. I mean, the futures market is open 23 hours. We just name it London session because London opens at 3, but technically you can trade midnight as well up to London. I mean, um, just London opens technically at 3 a.m., but you can still trade it. It's like pre-market. It's just going over from Asia. Technically, Asia's still running, right? But we just our kill zone is still 12. We just made it compartmentalized it to 12, but technically we have overlap with Asia, London with New York, things like that. So, um, but hey, there are very good moves at 2 a.m. already. If you, um, If you're already behind the laptop, you can trade a lot around 2 o'clock. So I I know people that are actually already done before London actually opens. What is this? Why do you have so much water here? Okie dokie. I'm waiting for my Are we going to get it, or are we just going to consolidate here? Now, we are above the event horizon. The bodies are not going below it on the higher time frame. So that's sort of like telling me, maybe I should let go of my short bias, because I was just short bias for that movement. But looking now further, on the 4 hour, we still have it's a large candle, but there's not much to do here. We have this one already that's been sorted in a way. Just looking for inefficiencies here. Do we really need to go here? Did we mitigate this already with this move down? Um, so are we going to, because I have more imbalances to the upside, but I thought, okay, well, are we going to get a continuation of the 0.50 to 110 macro? Because that was downward movement. We did not tag into the daily open. Yeah, we did here at 7. Oh, you went to Nice now? Did you eat oysters? Going to take it. Yes, yeah, take it slow. Hazel shift 1 hour. Perfect. You make 1 hour in consolidation area and higher time frame. That's perfect, right? I mean, I guess there's no distribution. You just well done. Sorry, trader. Nice now. I remember going to Nice when I was still not when I still lived in the Netherlands. Oop, I ate so much oysters there. Um, yeah, just take it slow. I mean, the markets are very volatile. Uh, yesterday it was really. I mean, the moves and the wicks are just insane sometimes. If you get caught on the wrong side, you really want to get a feel of the market. Just paper trade until you feel comfortable, and just rather miss a move than take a wrong move. It'll settle down. I also noticed in New York session it's really wild until, well, actually it was wild all day, I think. But the best macros lately I'm talking about lately are the ones at 10:50 to 11:10. But the morning move was pretty awesome as well. I mean, it went all the way into my opening range gap, filled it. So um, so we're just back into Asia's range. We're gonna wait till 3. See, we only have this fair value gap, and that's it. I'm still bearish. I think I'm going to give it another go because yeah, I'm just going to paper trade guys only. Just want to stop. Oh, I don't like it that my stop loss goes up. 22233. Maybe I should have waited until 233. Let's see. 76. Again, it's gonna be my same level. I'm just gonna keep on grinding this. The seafood was great. Managed to get back soon. Great wines on way back along the garden to add to collect. Oh, nice. What is your favorite wine? What's your favorite one? It's on. You know what I love about the areas that you can bring your own wine to a restaurant here. I mean, a lot of people might not be aware of that, but in South Africa, it's pretty common if you go to the wine areas and you find your own nice wine. It's okay to bring it to a restaurant, right? And to ask to drink your own wine. I think we might go one leg higher and then we might go down. Might be too early again. Um, I really have to wait until 250. So we have a gap here and some gaps here. So I need to wait. I'm too impatient now. Pum 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 pum. Hey, hello, Dolly. Hi, what's up? Okay, I need to check something because I think there's people on the property. Why are you so afraid? What's your entry model for both trades at YouTube? Um, I was I was bearish in the sense of going a little bit more to discount. And what time was it? I thought we would have a continuation in this macro of the previous macro, but we are clearly not. And why? Because we hit zero point 0.5 of this wick, and we are above the event horizon. So we're clearly not bearish yet. So that was a mistake of my end. Um, and I was looking at ES. We tagged into the daily open here already at that 12:30. So I thought that was the SMT to be using already, but it's not. See, we hit the daily open here at 0.30, and we left it on NQ. So I thought that was the SMT I was looking for, but um, it ain't good enough. It didn't give me what I wanted. And also, looking in hindsight, I also was looking on the 15-minute. We only have a fair value gap here. We do have one little gap here. So I actually thought, that was lining up with my 0.38. So I thought, okay, that's what we need to go to disc. It is, it's not 0.5, but it depends on how you calculate it. But this could be enough for it to go back up. Um, So I'm just wondering why. Well, I'm not wondering. I mean, it just does, it does what it does. It's just consolidating. So the time is not ready. Time is not right, but it might not even go there at all because the bodies are still above the above the event horizon. So that was my logic, but it didn't work. It didn't work, and it also makes sense if you use this inversion here. You see, this inversion matches the midpoint of this wick as well. So it's just it's too bullish right now to go short. But I still I still think it could go here as a manipulation, I guess. We'll see. I just have to wait. Oh, Philip, I really I have to go back, but I really want to focus on the chart right now to go back into the nitty gritty and miss another trade. So let me just focus on this. Um, pum, 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 pum. 243. Pum 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 pum. I'm gonna do a poll with you guys. We're gonna talk about the 250 macro, 250 to 310. Okay, question is, are we going to create a London low or a London high this session? So that means up to 4 Eastern. We can say 5 Eastern, but let's just keep it 4 Eastern. So it's Tuesday. Let's look at the daily. What have we done so far? What have you done for me lately? A daily. We opened here Monday. So we opened low, high. And now the question is, are we going to turn, what are we going to do? So this is what we have on the daily so far. Open, and then we went up. Tuesday, we did a little bit of, we have a little bit of this here. So we're going to get a London low. So are we going to go lower? Or are we going to get a London high? 50-50 so far? Doo-doo-doo. A London low, 60-40 now. Okay, 250 macro. See, we're just consolidating on the hourly, so I'm going to be a little bit more vigilant. I don't want to be stopped out again. I had already 2 or 3 stop outs on paper though, but um, 251. Hey, company man call. Not really. I haven't looked at gold that much yet. Um, let's wait until after this macro, or I just don't like to look at gold at the moment. I'll look later. Company man call. I'll look at it later on. But I just um, I'm not crazy about gold lately. But I think it's good to keep an eye on it, so I'm going to do it. I will. Hello, Guten Morgen, the real DC trader. Um, I wonder if we're just gonna go up. I wonder, 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 wonder. Oh, the very cute birdie. I I'm inclined to go long, but I'm just not doing it because um, I want to see how we are going to behave in this area here. Um, I see obstacles to the upside and I see obstacles to the downside currently. So I see bullish structure, but on the other hand, we could be done with this market maker, mini market maker buy sell model, right? Because we're back into original consolidation. On the downside, we do have a little gap on the 15-minute right over here around this area, but then technically we already hit a level that could be enough to go to the upside. We're above event horizon, which is bullish again. We already hit the 50% yesterday on that wick that I was looking at. So um, see, and the way it's printing with all those gaps, I don't like it. When I see this, I'm just not too eager to enter as well because when you see all these gaps now, already this has been mitigated with this wick though, but all these openings, it's like a lot of the times they just wick it back down. Like here we have a little gap. I saw this is in the macro. This is just outside the macro. Ooh, I like you. So I'm keeping an eye on this area here and here. There's a lot of things I like about this area. Um, so I just have to wait a little bit longer. I have to keep an eye on ES. Look, ES navigated this already and we did not. So I wonder if NQ is going to, if NQ catches up, I might consider to switch my bias to long already. But if we fail to go to the daily open again and Q does not go here, see the daily open is right over here. Um, so, or is NQ the sixth sister today, right? Is she feeling like me, low on energy? Oh, it's a he, by the way. You're a he, not a she. So I want to work at 3 o'clock. I think it's very important around 3 o'clock to see around what happens with midnight. NQ tagged it. Sorry, my apologies. ES tagged it, and NQ has not. NQ also did not tag into the daily open at the time that ES did. So I'm just watching now at 3 o'clock what happens. It's a difficult read for me now. I mean, how are you guys reading it? Are you able to read it quick, easy? Oh, 50-50. Okay. I find it difficult to read at the moment, in all honesty, because I frame it both ways. 258. I'm still. Either we have SMT at that daily open at 1:30 already, or 12:30, I should say, or NQ is Six Sister. Okay, the real DC trader is long. Okay. Okay, here, there we go. NQ tagged the midnight. I want to see. I really want to see if it rejects from here. Um, I don't like the area too much. I feel it feels very trappy to me. Um, we have a wick here as well. We did go above the Asia high again here. Um, yeah, I get we have our at 3 o'clock SMT. So all the longs are now being shaken out of their position. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see. See, they took out all the longs here. That's what I mean, very trappy. Just, I don't want to engage in this price action. Also, I don't like it because it did not go into this wick, and yet it's already. There's also a reason why I stay out if I see wicks like this on both sides. I just don't. I just let it play out a couple of hours before I engage again. I think it will go into this wick now, maybe. Let's see. But they're just small moves. They just go in and back and forth, back and forth. So I would like it to go up, but I just don't know if it's a time to move yet. Maybe the next macro. Maybe it will start moving at 3:30ish. Let's see. This 1 hour consolidation. This is where patience comes in, right, guys? Pam, 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 pam. 59% say we're going to create a London high and low 41%. Let's have a look. What did we do so far? 3 o'clock we have a high, and where did we make a low? At 147. What did we do yesterday? 3. Um, yeah, I find it really difficult to read because we have this area here. Like, can we move? This is holding us down. This could hold us down, but I also see. I can just see us maybe manipulate to the downside to go up. It's more like a manipulation, I guess. Because it really needs quite some strength to go through here. Um, see, this is our bearish order block, so this could keep us down at the moment. But we went into 50% of the wick, so it's gonna be, for me, it's a gamble. I'm not gonna gamble. The daily open is before the midpoint of the wick, so if I would be in a trade, I would just take it up to the daily open, maybe. Then get the hell out of there. Where's my phone? But do we have news? You know, I noticed that London news doesn't do a lot. Um, I've been tracking it for a while, but let me see. Today, I don't see any news. GBP news. There is no news. There was news at 2 a.m. Eastern. Is there any other? It's a 10th. Yeah, it's a 10th. I don't see any news. Am I missing something? I'm looking at Forex Factory. I don't see any GBP news. What news is at 007? What news do we have at 3:30? I don't see anything. Okay, 3:13. Daily open tagged. Now let's see if we can go over it or not. I guess ES is going to go higher. It looks like ES is going to go here now. Still don't like it. Yeah, 6-8. I think you're wrong with the news. It's London time, and there's no US news on this time. It's 3. Oh, you're reading it wrong. It's PM. It's in the. That's not now. It's not. It's not. It's not in London. You have to put it on the right time zone. 007. We're not going to wait for news, which is in a lot of hours. That's not. Then you won't be able to trade it all. You have to put it on Eastern time. It's not now. You're confusing people with the news. We don't have to watch news in London for at that time. 2:15. Why is my time off? It's 8:30 news. We're not gonna wait until 8:30. It's 3:30. It's 3:16 now. Guys, there's no news right now. At 8:30 we have red folder news, but we don't have to look at 8:30 at this moment. We wait London session. We wait for a high or low. We can easily trade up to 4 o'clock. You don't have to worry about red folder news in at 8:30 Eastern. Okay, let's see. Okie dokie. Now I am still not doing anything because I just want to see if we can get over this wick or not. ES looks bullish, but on the other hand, I just don't trust NQ too much. So I'm still very vigilant. Okay, let's see. Okay, okie dokie. Let's see now. 320. Are we gonna get move to the downside finally? Daily open. 315. ES went into this wick like that. It's tricky because they both did the same thing, and it's going down. Um, very trappy, very trappy. Yeah, I know it's 8:30, but you're confusing people when you put down 3:30 when it's 3 o'clock Eastern. So just be careful with that because people might freak out. And we don't really look at news at 8:30 in London. I mean, with NFP we know we don't trade the day before, but and just keep everything in Eastern, please. Okay, so we created some gaps here in the 150 macro here, so I'm still not I'm it looks very bullish, but I just don't want to trade this area at the moment. Yesterday London was a little bit nicer when we after was it around this time it started to give a little bit more clarity. Just high time for consolidation. It's okay. Okay, let me have a look at gold. Company man car. I'm sorry, I was supposed to look at gold because I don't really know. Gold. I haven't looked at it for a while, also because of the volatility, and I missed that move to the downside. It's doing the same thing over and over and over. It creates this opening range gaps, and it doesn't fill it, and it moves on, right? And then it fills an old one. or a new one, and then it leaves that one for later on. So I just noticed that sometimes it has two or three unfilled opening range gaps, and then it goes down very quickly. So I'm sort of like waiting for that new scenario. So this is the opening range gap of Friday. You see, we opened, we just wait into it on the next one. Yeah, this was yesterday's. This is a 4 hour, but I'm just going higher time frame because there's no point in going too low. Um, Same thing, but here it did go into it a little bit more. Same thing with the N walk. This week's N walk, totally unfilled, right, on the 4 hour. So it's setting up for a bearish movement. But on the other hand, I do think it might take out these highs here. But it's so wicky again. So the question is, what are the inefficiencies it's going to go to go higher, right? So So yeah, for me, it's like, okay, is it going to take out these equal highs and then go back into the range again? Or on the other end, or is it like doing the same thing? What we just did, what we're doing now in London, right? We are here, we're in the same area. We're in a similar area in London right now on the lower time frame, creating a high. And are we going to go take out the, see if we go here in NQ, we're almost in a similar area, right here. Are we going to take out the highs to go lower, or on NQ we're here, around here, this area. So um, so the bodies are still below a zero point 0.5 level. I can't remember which wick it was, but so you see how it's similar, right? With all those wicks here, we do have a gap here. I do like this area here. So yeah, for me, it's just waiting to, if it goes one more leg up. Oh, hold on, I need to take this one. I'm speaking. Hello, who's speaking? Who is this? Oh no, you have a wrong number. That's not my number. Thank you. So yeah, gold. I mean, it's just waiting. I'm just waiting if it goes and make another move, and then I want to be ready to. Last time I missed the move to the downside. I will try to be ready this time, and let's just, because you see we've got all these gaps here which are totally unfilled. Let them build, and I'm not interested in the move up because it's just too. But I would love to it to go up and then monitor it better, like I'm doing, not what I'm doing now, but really monitor and then be prepared for that move down. And those are the low resistance liquidity runs, right? After a build up, build up, build up, build up. So that's what I'm doing with gold, but I'm just not too interested in what it's doing now, because here it's the same thing. It's just in an area where it went to a midpoint. Did we take discount again to go to premium, or is it going to just futz around? Um, your NQ is back in the range again. Pum, 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 pum. Let me see what everyone is saying. High 58%, 42. Well, I guess we have a London high now, right here. We made an equal high even. But is it going to go higher? 328. Three 328, 329. Who is scalping this? Are anyone scalping the range? I mean, I think it's a good area to scalp, right? If you're a scalper, it's not too bad if you just take 5 to 10 points every time. I mean, you had 3 moves already between the event horizon and the daily open. It's sort of like going back and forth. And also on the higher time frame, it's going back to this event horizon continuously here. Um, so it's going back and forth between. I mean, even this range is a pretty nice. Um, it's just using this and this all the time until it does not, and even for a scalper. But oh, okay. What time did it make the equals? 325, 313. Uh, Now the question is, are we going to get a run into a daily open tag? What are you doing? What are you doing? MQ. 333. 333. 3 o'clock. 15-minute SMT here. 315. We did not take out. We create equal here. So let me see if I. Now, yesterday we made a lot of equals and we left them right for later on. Are we going to do the same thing today? Are we just creating equal highs not to take them out during London? Are we leaving them for later on? So are we going to go lower now? Because we do have S&T on the highs, but is it valid? Will it stay valid? Um, I like this. 335. Oh, this would have been an entry for me. Then my stop goes above midnight. I like that. Just don't like the time. I don't like the time. We're in a gap here. Pum 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 pum. Hey, got you. How are you doing? Long time no see. How is it going? How are you doing? Oh, this price action is annoying. um, I look forward. We do have an 8:30 news candle. I love 8:30 news candles, so it always gives a lot of extra information. Pum 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 pum. Let me quickly go to the bathroom before the macro comes. So today the roof people are coming. They're gonna fix the roof. So they're coming at 4:30ish. So I have to stop. I think latest at quarter past or 10 past. So I'm going to do the macro, and then I have to get my cats hidden from the people because they hate it when there's workers. I need to lock them in a room where they have privacy. Otherwise they freak out. Hold on, I'll be right back. I want to be back before the macro. Hey, it's just Haney. Yes, it's very it's very annoying, and but at least it's predictable in a way, right? Seeing the area where we're in, I guess that's already something. I guess. Um, Trade is it? My goal. Uh, yeah. Are you ready? Gatu is ready. Yeah, I'm also ready, but I guess the market is not ready to move yet or do anything favorable. So we might have to wait a little bit longer. Maybe let this London session. Let's see the 315 macro. If it moves out of this consolidation, I would think so. I mean, we might get a move outside, but I can frame it both ways. I see barriers on both sides. So I guess, is it a manipulation move? I mean, it's Tuesday, right? So we do want. A lot of the times, the New York session sets the weekly high or low. A lot of the times. So, um, hum. Yeah, it's just very. I'm also very tired. It makes me very tired. I guess I'm already tired, but then watching this price action makes me even more tired. I'm like, oh my god, and there's workers coming. I hate that because it's just it comes with a lot of mess. It comes with a lot of stress. I think I'm just gonna leave and go to the beach. Let them do their thing, so I don't have to listen to the noise. They're gonna make a lot of noise today. Take my little umbrella and sleep on the beach. Okay, let's see. We can break this area and go to the downside. I really like this area. I mean, I still have my short bias. Just I have a very short bias, but I also have a long bias. Which one is it? I don't know. Just talking both ways now. I really don't know, God. I mean, it's I see barriers on both sides. So Okay, come on, go down. 344, 318. Let's see if we can get to this level here. Um, yeah. Okay, we seem to have some more movement now. Let's see how it's going to react in this area here, and then I'm still I'm still favoring this to the short side, but and they might leave these equals for later on, right? Or we're just going to go up here, and then the 350 might bring us up. Pam 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 pam. Oh my god, so tired from this bisection. Oh, oh, and Q, you're really exhausting me now. 346. We just have to break one of those wicks here. Um, I think once it goes over this one, we can go higher, right? Because we got, and if it breaks this one, I see us go lower into this area here, maybe even lower, somewhere here, between between these two lines somewhere. Um, let's see if our favorite 315 macro gives us some. See, we left this in a macro as well, so I like it. Um, 347. Rejection. Macros for mackerels. I don't know how we can call this. Oh, oh my god, I'm falling asleep. Come on, you love AMD, so you have to love the A to love the M to love the D. It's part of trading, guys. I mean, at least we're not trying and, just going back in and out to get chopped up. We're just getting tired from it to watch it. 350 macro on its way. Let me go to the 3 minute. Ooh, still ugly. Let me go to the 9 minute. You see, you don't want to trade this, right? I mean, you really want to trade this? I don't. Okay, 350. Full session consolidation, yes. But you can already see it, right? When you have this and these wicks forming on the 1 hour, especially when you're between these two levels as well. And we had quite a bit of a move yesterday as well, right? So it's sort of like, uh, we had a large move yesterday. Um, there is going to be some news later today, so sometimes it's the case. But hey, listen, we've got a 350 macro. A lot of the time when the macro on Tuesday, the London high or the low is quite significant. So I would presume we might have a move now. I'm still favoring the downside, to be honest. Could be wrong. At 352. I'm not going to trade it because I need to go, but just going to watch this macro and then I need to prepare for the roof people. See how they low, 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 low. You've got the first presented here. Got long in M&Q, MS, and oh, okay, wow. Well, be careful. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Um, yeah, if I would have entered, I would have used time as my stop loss in this case. We are below the event horizon. Why are you yellow? Here we go. We're below the 3 o'clock. We're below midnight now. we tagged into the daily open. So yeah, I've got a short bias, like I've been all morning already, but we created all these gaps in this macro here. So either it's going to go here and then maybe reverse, or it's going to go drop right through this and go lower into this area here, or it's just going to go up. But I favor the short. Not in it because I need to. Hey, real DC. Yeah, the real DC trade. If you just manage your risk and journal, it doesn't matter if it's a loss or whatever, and you journal and you always ask yourself two questions, right? What did I do? What can I do better? And how could I? What did I do wrong? Why was I stopped out? And what can I do better next time? And that you journal it, and that's where you learn, right? So I wish I could go in because I always journal better even if I'm wrong. I love being wrong on paper because those are my that's where I learn the most, right? Because I make it visual. I got in. I can show where my entry is, where my stop loss is. Um, so I love paper trading on and journal it, especially when those are my wrong trades. You have a nice day too, real VC trader. Let's see. Yeah, I think we really might hit this area now, but I really want to see if we can get lower. I mean, it's beautiful. It's setting up beautiful for later, right? Like, remember that it took this here is equal as well here for later on. You always have to also remember it doesn't mean if we create equals that we're going to take them out straight away. Like yesterday, we created a lot of equals for later in New York, right? Real DC trader, I have to be honest as well. I do go over, but not as much as I should. But if you journal it and visualize it, you're already learning by writing it down, um, and screenshotting it and putting it somewhere. And I also don't look that much to really. Sometimes I do, but not as much as I should. But the learning moment is already just making them, writing things down, and you see things, and the writing down is already. And then your brain already starts remembering, and then you have to do the same thing. You do it again, and you write down times. What happened? What time did we make a high? What time did we make a low? When did we consolidate? What happened? Like for example, also journal these areas and look what happened here. What time did we went into a wick? What time did we bounce from the event horizon? Those are very important things. But just writing them down and jotting it on the on TradingView is already, your brain already sort of remembers it, just by writing it down, and it's like a drawing, right? So it's already a win. Well, I have to be honest, I don't also look at them. I used to in the beginning, but now I also don't do that a lot. But just writing things down is already, I think it already helps your brain sort of like remember that. And it's just, you visualize how things look. It's also like, how do things look before they are setting up, right? You start getting, because that's the most difficult part. Like if the candles have not printed yet, what is it going to do, for example, if we're here, right? What is it going to do, right? And then you start getting better at those things, I guess. But I don't think it ever stops because you can keep on. There's so much to learn. Like how do we identify chop? How do we trade? How do we trade the first move out of chop? When we miss the first move out of chop, what can we use as a reference, right? What is our reference in chop? Um, I think I got pretty good at recognizing chop and staying out of it. That's for me my biggest win in 2025, I would say. Um, just not anticipating. And sometimes I do miss a move when it goes out of it, and I'm just too late. But I would rather not even. I don't want to even anticipate in this. It's just not worth it. I mean, it's 4 o'clock now, and we're going back into the. We're not even moving out of the range. Oh, now let's see. Now I like this. Chop, 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 choppity, choppity, chop. But even if if this macro is shit, um, we're gonna get a nice move at some point, right? 401. Okay, everybody's being now turned bullish because everybody thinks this is a bullish price. This is a bullish move. I think it's just still another trap, to be honest. They did create a wickless candle here. Let's see if they keep it wickless, because then it might be a move to the upside. Let's see. Pom, 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 pom. 4:03. Pom, 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 pom. Pom, 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 pom. Okay, I need to go. If it does break over those wicks, I could see us go all the way over these. I wonder if it could make up a nice high. We do have it created a wickless candle here, so I don't think it's going to come down anymore, this hourly candle. So this might be a distribution candle, but I can't trade it because I need to go. Um, 402. Yeah. Uh, 402. Oh, it's so annoying. It goes there, but it just doesn't move fast enough, even in the macro. Um, okay, I can't watch this anymore. It's too slow for me. Um, I'm gonna get ready for the. Okay, I'm gonna log off and get ready because this price action is making me depressed. It's too slow. 8:30 news. Um, it depends if it's noisy. I might not do any stream, but I'm thinking of doing a stream later today, depending on if the price action is nice in New York. But I just have to watch and also see if it's what happens with the if the roof people are ready or not. Ready or not. Okay, just take care. Just be careful, guys. I mean, it's just we're still in this week, and I don't know. It's just I don't really like it. There's no follow through. It made a nice move, but you don't want to be chopped up or be at one nice move and then get a swing back into the range. The macro's almost done anyway, so just be careful. Stay safe. It's beautiful PA. Praise the Lord. Oh, come on. Are you crazy? This is not beautiful PA. This is horrible PA. This is horrible. I don't want to engage in this. No, thank you. Okay, guys. Hey, Tamir. I'll see you guys later. And be careful. Stay safe. Bye bye.